Good morning everybody. This is Jennifer from Paper This and That again. My last video, I was starting to work on a layout for my trip of mine and Brian's when we saw my son graduate from Paris Island Marine Corps basic training, that we spent a day in Hilton Head, and I finally am getting around to scrapping it. Well, this is what I have as far as my layout is concerned. I don't have the photomats on here because I'm just going to hand cut them. I'm going to use a seaside paper pack from Close to My Heart. But basically, I used several cartridges to put this together. I was trying to use just Close to My Heart, but that wasn't going to work for what I was looking for. The Close to My Heart cartridges from Artistry came the whale here. This banner, which I'm going to zoom in for a second, you can see what I did to it. Let's see here. I used the slice feature. The font was also from the new Artistry cartridge, and the banners from Artistry. I did the slice feature to cut the letters out of the banner part, and then and the background that's showing through is the background of the paper. This white part is an overlay that goes over top of this. Let me show you what I mean. Go down here, I turn off this. See, this is the background, the back layer of the banner, and that's what I cut the letters out of. Then I turn this back on, and that's just like an overlay. The clouds came from the Artistry cartridge also. So I've got the banner, the clouds, the whale, and the font that all came from Artistry. The other one is the palm tree. This palm tree is actually from Art Booking, Close to My Heart Art Booking cartridge. Now everything else came from various cartridges. The sun came from the Fun in the Sun cartridge. The waves are from Life is a Beach. Oh, I forgot about the crab. The crab also came from Artistry. The sand actually came from Everyday Paper Dolls. I mean, some of these things you wouldn't think to look for images on. But I just did a general search, and when I looked at the information in the image library, I couldn't believe where they came from. These seashells came from World Builders 3D, from some ocean one. I've never really seen the cartridge, but it came up in the image library. I purchased this image for 99 cents. I didn't want the whole cartridge, but I wanted some decent seashells that weren't complicated. My original seashells I was going to put in here was from Life is a Beach cartridge, and there were several layers, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to mess with that many layers for this layout. I already have enough cutting to do. I'm going to have several layers and trying to keep everything together. But I'm going to put a big picture here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put a bit. I might put a couple. I think I'm going to put a couple pictures here. I'm going to put a larger picture here and a journaling spot over here. But this is my layout. I was trying to use, like I said, I'm using my Cricut for this, for most of it, and then I was trying to use as much Close to My Heart as I could, but as you can see, most of it is Close to My Heart, and then there's just only one, two, three images on here that are not close to my heart. Everything else is. So stay tuned while I'm going to go and cut these, cut all my parts out. I think I need to do some color syncing because I think I'm going to have like the whale and this part of the banner the same color. The waves have to be a different blue, obviously. I think I'm going to sync the crab to one of these colors, or the seashell to the color of the crab or something, to try to cut down a little bit on how many mats I need. But I will be back after I have everything cut out and when I'm ready to assemble my page. Okay, I've got all my parts cut out. As you can see here, set them aside for a second. I gotta get my whale out of here in safe place because there's the water drops coming out of a spout I don't want to lose. But for my base of my pages, I was only going to do a one-page layout. Then I decided to do a two-page. I am using Close to My Heart from the new enchantment package, paper pack. I believe this is the new color Peacock. Now, I don't think this won't be available till September 1st. But I'm going to give you a sneak preview of it. And what I'm going to do, so this is going to be my base. And I was going to put like another color on top of it, but I don't think I am now. The issue that I've run into are like with these pieces. This is the only downfall of the Cricut Explorer. It did not cut it at 12 inches. It told me that it was too large for the mat. The Cricut Explorer will cut at 11.5 by 11.5. You have to remember that. Unless you have a larger mat, which I do. I have the 12 by 24. But guess what? I did not feel like dragging that out. It's brand new, never opened in a pack. But at the same time, I don't have room on my craft desk for it. I would have had to take my Explorer out to my kitchen table and cut everything there. That just would have been a little bit inconvenient. I'm starting to get pressed for time because I'm kind of cheating today. I decided that I only wanted to go into work for half a day today. So I'm going to have to improvise, probably just center these borders down here. I'm not sure what I could do over here unless I put it at the corner and put like, that's not going to work either. I think of putting a photo there. That's just what I'm going to have to do. Just going to have to deal with it, folks. If nobody likes it, they don't have to look at it, right? I am going to do the Melody Lane thing. I've got chalks here and stuff, and I want to pretty up. This is a chalk kit from Peebles. Has 40 chalks. I'm not even sure what this spoon is supposed to be for. There's parts to this I have no clue. There's stencils and stuff in here too that are pretty cool. And some kind of brush. The applicator, I know what that is. I've used these chalks already. Maybe somebody could tell me what this spoon is for. I have no clue. And what is this? Okay, I think this is a chalk eraser. Yep, a chalk eraser. If I do a boo-boo, I guess I can erase my chalk, huh? That's always good to know. I'm thinking here, I've got stencils. I might be able to do something in the corner with like this curly Q stencil or something. That's an idea. But first of all, I'm trying to get my applicator out of here. Okay, this is not going to be a good day. Maybe I shouldn't go to work. Just keep with the... I don't want it to blend too much into the background because I wasn't planning on using a dark background for my pages. But I'm looking at the colors. I was going to do another type of blue, but they didn't exactly match with my seaside paper too much. The peacock does a lot better job in matching. So I am going to start. I'm going to do some chalking on my waves. See if I can figure this out here. I hope this doesn't take too long. I gotta kind of make sure I stay on camera too. I almost did a boo-boo there. Almost dipped in red. Don't want to do that, do I? Yeah, I got this idea from Melody Lane. See, this will almost blend into the background on my... I just want to chalk it a little bit. I think I'm going to remove this so I don't chalk it by accident. Even though I have a chalk eraser. Don't want to have to use it if I don't have to. It doesn't really edge too well, this chalk. I've got the cream ones too. This is like normal chalk. I've got the creamed chalks too. They're a little bit bolder. That's probably what I should have done with this, but I didn't want it to be super strong. I just wanted a little bit of accents on it. You know, this is pretty paper. This is the reverse side of the seaside. See? I decided to use this side for the waves. I am trying to make this project as much as close to my heart products as I can. Some of the cardstock I cut with was not close to my heart. It was just regular cardstock. But you can see here, there's a little bit of coloring there. Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and put this one down. What else do I need to chalk? I'm not going to chalk this. And what I did here, I kept the negatives of the arrows. I could use these on another project. This needs something done to it. It's almost too pure white. I don't know. Let's put my chalk aside for a second here. Probably going to use some inks too. Now, how I want to do this. This is going to go down here. And I think I need to attach this to this. That's the next thing. And my whale, I need to get him situated. He's going to be kind of under the wave, so I don't want to glue the whole wave down yet. But let's get this assembled here. Found my glue stuff. Found my glues. Okay, this is Bonding Memories. I have the fat one and this one. Huh. This one is for smaller jobs. So I gotta make sure I glue the right side. I've done that before where I have actually put glue on the wrong side of my project. And I thought, oh no, what did I do? If you review some of my videos, you'll see that. I think it was in one of the, I was doing a mini album, a love mini album. I did that too. Of course, I love mini albums, one of those things that have yet to get finished. I guess I should make it a point to get that finished. I still got from cut it up, when I cut it up kits, card making kits. I still have never went and finished my bows and got them on the rest of my cards. I did it on one card because I needed a quick birthday card. Okay, we got that done. Now, I've got my clouds. And what do I want to do with my clouds? I'm thinking I'm going to use either Lagoon. I think I'm going to use Glacier to... And Glacier's, I still haven't opened it yet. Opening it for the first time. Better put the lid back on my glue. Ever done that? Leave your lid off your glue and it dries? Don't you hate that? Okay. Let's see here. I need sponge. I got these watercolor paints I haven't done anything yet either. There's so many little projects that I want to do. I got these makeup sponges at my Dollar General store. What did I pay for them? I think I only paid $1 for them, and I got 28 wedges, and they only had 2 packets left, so I thought, they're both mine. Okay, we got Glacier, and we're going to go ahead and start inking the edges here of my clouds. This is I do apologize ahead of time. This is probably going to be a lengthy video because you know how you gals know how guys and gals know how long it takes to record a video and do a layout. Hopefully I have those posted in the next couple days. Today's Thursday, maybe over the weekend. You know what? I'm going to use Glacier to lightly edge my arrows here. I don't know. I'm an inker. I like giving my cuts a polished look, or finished look. That's the word I'm looking for. I think I'm going to use one of my alphabet sets I got from the, I think it's Artfully Sent came an alphabet set. I might just put the year right here. I didn't think about cutting letters for the year, so I think I'm just going to stamp the year in. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need Glacier for right now. Some of you ladies that use Close to My Heart products, I don't know about you, I have a habit of getting my fingers in the ink when I'm opening and closing. I am thinking of running the clouds through my Cuddlebug. Look, excuse me, my Big Shot. I don't have a Cuddlebug anymore. I sold that when I bought my Big Shot. Or Big Kick, same thing. I just need to pick out a folder. I kind of know what I want. I have a kind of like a swirls folder. Let's see here. These ones are all Christmassy. Don't want Christmas. How often do you see a beach scene that's Christmas themed? Not very often. I got a bunch of Christmas folders. That's cute. Here's my Swiss dots. Bricks, this. Nope. Nope, don't want that one either. I'm trying to find my Divine Swirls folder, ladies. I know they're here it's here somewhere. Paisley's. What's that? Okay, I'm gonna freak here pretty soon. I've got a swirls folder. I know I do. So help me. Where is it? See, wood grain. Bunch of borders. There it is. My Divine Swirls. That's what I'm going to use. Okay. These I'm going to leave out. This one is a large dot one, and this is a Swiss dot. I may or may not use them somewhere in all this. Okay, I'm almost at 17 minutes already in just this segment. The other segment was 6. So guess what? I was right. This is definitely going to be a long video. Okay. So which direction do I want these? I want the... Okay, that's the raised. That's the indented. Okay, I want it this way. I can at least do both my clouds at the same time, huh? How about that? Okay. I'm going to be partially off camera for this, only because of the way my camera's at. Because I can't have it directly as close to me as I want it to. But certainly better than what I've had. Let's see. For embossing folders, I got to remember which plate. Okay. This is the way it goes. I'm going to have to take it off camera a little bit here. Because I need room. That's the only thing about this Big Shot, this platform. I have the extended platform, which I wouldn't have any other way because I've got some long dies that I wouldn't normally be able to use without the long plates. Okay, so I've got my bottom plate, then my top plate, and let's get this run through the Big Shot. Woohoo! Even though this takes up more room, I do like this better than my Cuddlebug. I guess the cuddle bug served its purpose. I like the fact that it was compact. But I guess you could say I graduated. I graduated to the big shot. There's my clouds. Okay. I think I'm done with Divine Swirls. Okay. So we're going to put the big shot back for right now. I know, I'm making a ton of noise. But yeah, it's a fact of life of paper crafting. Okay, so I got that done. I got this. I don't have my photo mats cut out yet. Just trying to figure out what I want to do with them. Let's see. Here's my sun. I almost feel like my son needs something. What does my son need? Of course, I need. I will use a piece of scrap paper here. I need a piece of darker scrap paper to see if this pen is going to work. Let's see, I could do the corner. I'm saving this negative. This might be a good, I might be able to make it into a stencil. It works, but it doesn't work. It's not going to have the effect that I want. What about this one? Okay, how about... What does this look like on here? I thought I had an orangish one. I do have an orangish one. That's better. I think I'm going to make it look like stitching going around the outside edge here. I'm still waiting on my big shipment of shin hand markers from Amazon. Because I did order the big 60 marker kit. Let's see, this one is the close to my heart color. This is like a... This was marigold. Okay, and I got people, I just had to look out my window. I'm hearing these trucks, I'm like, what the heck is going on? The neighbor doing something. Okay, so we got the truck. See, one of the clouds is going to be partially behind the sun. And we got my... Then there's my whale. My whale's going to be partially behind the water. Okay. Kind of like, I put this down here. Kind of like this. Just partially behind. And I'm going to flip the colors over for his water spout. Okay. Let's try to move this up without wrecking everything. The other cloud's going on the other page. And I've got my banner. This is going to be for some journaling, and that's where a photo mat's going to go. And I think that was it for this page, because I think everything else, I believe, is for the other page. I need to cut a photo mat. Okay, what do I want to cut it out of? I want to cut it out of let's see if my scrap, as soon as I find it, my scrap piece of okay, chalk, you gotta go back up here for a second. And hopefully you don't get knocked down. I'm doing a dangerous thing. If you'd see this, it's like halfway over the edge. My chalk on the shelf. Because I don't have it all completely closed up either. So I'm thinking I might be using it. Let's see here how, if I can get, see it's 3, 4, 4 1/4. Okay. Let's see what 3 by, let's see. See this photo mat, I couldn't quite get it at 4 1/4. So the photo, I'm going to write on the back so that I know this for this mat, photo mat. I'm going to write for the photo, it is 4, whoops, pick needs to be 3 1/2 by, okay, 4 1/2. That'd be the ideal size. Okay, so that's going to go there. And I'm going to do some kind of journaling spot here. I'll figure the journaling spot out later. I want to get some of this laid out have no idea what time it is. I'm going to have to check the time here and see how far behind I am. It is 11:52. So I only have a couple more minutes before I gotta say adios and finish this up later. I'm trying to do this quickly. I'm using my ATG gun. Not the most ideal thing for this shape, but it will do the job. It's large enough. I know you can't see it because I'm off camera, but I need to stick him underneath the waves here. I don't even know if you can see this, because I'm sitting down doing this. Okay, there he is. I guess you were able to. I just looked at my camera. Okay. And these waves are kind of loose. I'm going to leave them like that. Kind of gives a more dimensional look, I think. Still trying to learn how to use this thing. Can't get the lid to come off. Why? There we go. Okay, so I want these to be glued on the other side. So, trying to figure out what kind of glue would work best. I don't know if I'm going to get, if this is going to work. And stay stuck. I don't think so. I just need to drop a little bit of glue. Okay. As I keep running out of time. Okay, we're going to try Tombow. Couple drops. Okay. Of course we want that's not cool. How do you ladies use this? I thought this was supposed to be so convenient. And you know what I just did? I put the glue on the wrong side. Bad. Bad. Oh, that was bad. What did I tell you guys before? See if I can get this off or not. I'm thinking it's going to eventually dry anyhow. I might have to touch that up with like after it dries. Oh, that's stuck there. I think the drops are supposed to be in a different direction. I think I screwed that up. I'll put the other drop where it should be. Now I got glue all over me, all over my hands. And then the last one. Do that. Okay. Not exactly perfect, but it'll have to do. And let me see if I can... I don't think I have Glacier in a pen. So it doesn't look obvious. Just do something like that. That was Caribbean blue. Oops, sorry about getting my hand in the way. I didn't think it was still recording. We're at 35 minutes. I am going to have to finish this up later, I think, because it's already almost 12 o'clock. I'm not sticking this down yet because I need to remember that size for that photo. I was so hoping I could get this done, at least this one page done, before I went to work. I had some issues with my Cricut. Kept telling me no Cricut connection, no Cricut found. I'm like, what? And then Chrome was giving me the plug-in there, so I guess I gotta go figure that out now. Finally, I gotten away with it so far, but not now. And there's plug-in errors and not finding my Cricut. It says plug in your Cricut to your computer. And I've got the Bluetooth adapter. Why was it doing that? I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the fact that a few days ago, on the 29th, I upgraded. I got my free upgrade for Windows 10. That might be part of it. See, I need to get the right placement of this. So my son's going to go right here. Okay, there we go. And do something a little bit different. I'm going to use a couple pop dots on my son. Pop it up a little bit. Sometimes I hate these little papers, trying to get these off, these pop dots. But, okay, there's my son. And then all that's left is matting my photo, printing my photo, matting it, and doing my journaling. Then this page will be done. Okay, I'm going to have to come back. See you in a bit. I did finish assembling my layout. I did the rest of it off camera. You guys saw me put this page together. The only thing that I added was I stamped this for my journaling, and I added some sequins. This is our Oceanside sequins, and this stamp came from it's Take Note. This was from one of the Cricut bundles from Art Booking. So this stamp set is only available through the Art Booking cartridge. And here is the second half. This here I stamped with, the other stamp was on Colonial White. This here was Desert Sand, but of course it came up a lot darker being on a dark background to begin with. Desert Sand is a pretty light. In fact, this here was all Desert Sand that I did that inking on. I did some coloring onto this because it was a little bit too red for me, and I used some Hilton markers and stuff on here. The palm tree, this was a wood grain embossing folder that I put it in sideways so that the grain wasn't running this way, because on a palm tree it goes this way. So that's how I got that. This here, I used my Hilton markers. I used Caribbean Blue to color this. This was originally clear. And this came from also close to my heart, Sparkle Flourishes. Z1812. Now I'm just ready to add my photos. And when I first started recording this, just 1 second here. Okay, when I started this layout, I kept telling you I was waiting on I wish I had my big Hilton marker order from Amazon. Well, it came in. Got it today. Now, Close to My Heart doesn't have all these colors. There's a couple duplicate colors in here, which is fine by me. Maybe I'll give my duplicate colors away as giveaways or something like that. But 60 colors. Look at all these grays, browns, there's pinks and reds and oranges. I am so psyched to use this. The only thing that bothered me was you should have seen the box. U.S. Postal Service or whoever. There was a hole in the box and everything. I'm just glad that my markers were safe and sound, no damage, and I can't wait to start using these. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching.